Hey guys, today we're going to be looking into al-madhahib, and that means the schools of thought, and this is going to be interesting. So do you know that there are multiple schools of thought in Islamic jurisprudence and theology, more than the four widely embraced and widely accepted schools of thought that we have today in Islam? Stay till the end of this video and learn something new. This sect arose as schools of jurisprudence to meet the dire needs of Muslims to know the rulings of their religion and apply those rulings to new society affairs and matters that emerge as time goes by. The need for understanding these rulings will always be required in Islam as new events and new incidents happens from time to time. This understanding in this jurisprudence, which is based upon the Quran and the Sunnah, will help the people in regulating their social relations and in knowing the rights and duties of all Muslims, clarifications of new affairs and interests, and warding off inherent and temporary scandals. Now let's look into the origins of the school. The first school of jurisprudence arose in Medina during the era of the companions radiallahu anhum. Among the companions who taught the rulings of Islam in Medina, 7 are the most well-known individuals from whom rulings were transmitted, and these people, after Rasulullah ﷺ as the Grand Master, these people are regarded as masters of the jurists. عمر بن خطاب رضي الله عنه، علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه، عبد الله بن مسعود رضي الله عنه، عائشة أم المؤمنين رضي الله عنها، زيد بن ثابت رضي الله عنه، عبد الله بن عباس رضي الله عنهما, and عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله عنهما. The schools of jurisprudence then arose and spread after this people to other Islamic regions, along with the spread and change of locations of some of these 7 grand masters. Abdullah bin Umar, Zayd bin Thabit, and their associates were hence the sources of jurisprudence for the people of Medina, while the majority of the people of Mecca learned from Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma. And the majority of the people of Iraq took from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who was sent by Umar radiallahu anhu to Iraq to teach them the Sunnah. And among his students were Alqamah and Ibrahim al-Nakha'i, Shaykh of Hammad bin Abi Sulaiman. And Hammad bin Abi Sulaiman was the Shaykh of Abu Hanifa. So by this, the knowledge of Ibn Mas'ud was passed down to Abu Hanifa, while the understanding and the knowledge of the companions who stayed in Medina was passed down to Imam Malik, because Imam Malik lived within them. He lived in Medina, and that is why they call him Imam Dar al-Hijrah. And as for Shafi'i rahimahullah, first he learned from Malik and memorized from him the Muwatta. Then he accompanied Muhammad ibn al-Hasan al-Shaybani for a while, an immediate student of Abu Hanifa. And Imam Shafi'i took from him and he read from his books. As a result of this, Shafi'i rahimahullah took from Malik directly and from Abu Hanifa indirectly, because he learned from a student of Abu Hanifa, not from Abu Hanifa himself. And as for the Imam of Ahl Sunnah, Ahmad bin Hanbal rahimahullah, he learned the hadith and jurisprudence from Shafi'i and then traveled to Yemen, Kufa, Basra, Mecca, Medina, and Sham. And he learned and narrated on the authority of the prominent Imams of these countries. And from the beginning of the 2nd century until the middle of the 4th century, which is the golden age of Ijtihad, 13 jurists appeared on the horizon of the Islamic world, whose doctrines were written down and the opinions imitated. And they are Sufyan bin Uyayna in Mecca, and Malik bin Anas was in Medina, Al-Hasan al-Basri was in Basra, Abu Hanifa and Sufyan al-Thawri were in Kufa, Al-Awza'i was in Sham, Al-Shafi'i and Layth bin Sa'd were in Misr, which is Egypt, Dawood al-Zahiri and Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, and Abu Thawr and Ahmad, they were all in Baghdad, and Ishaq bin Rahaway was in Naysabur. However, the jurisprudence of most of these Imams do not remain due to the extinction of its followers, and most of these Imams possess a huge amount of knowledge, even more than the 4 famous jurists that we know today. Al-Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala once said, while he was trying to clarify the position of Al-Layth bin Sa'd, he said, إن الليث أفقه من مالك ولكن أصحابه لم يقوموا به. Al-Layth is more knowledgeable than Malik, but his companions did not stand up to him. His companions didn't stand up to him, which means they did not write down his fiqh. Wallahu ta'ala alam. This is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to comment below and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum.